Hello, participants. This is your instructor, Timothy Dolan. I am going to introduce the next video that you'll see as a link. It's a television series that was very popular in England quite a few years ago. It was called Yes, Minister. And the reason I'm showing this is that it's a very good satirical view of how government systems work. In this case, it's the British parliamentary model, but it is a model that is very common, certainly throughout Europe. It's not the presidential system that you would see in the United States or France or certain other countries, but it is one that is still very illustrative of how the internal government operations can be themselves very, very politically oriented in terms of trying to preserve their power, in terms of defending their interests, and sometimes overriding that of an elected official. So that's the main tension I want you to focus on within this, in that you'll see that there is a Minister of Administrative Affairs, James Hacker, who is a member of Parliament. That is, he is an elected official, but then becomes appointed by the Prime Minister within the British system to head a ministry. So he is heading this ministry, and those that are within this ministry include a permanent secretary. That's the first person you'll see sitting at the desk in the opening scene. He is a career civil servant. And within the British system, he is highly educated, groomed for this position at a relatively early age. And in this case, he has been in that position for quite some time. So he's very politically astute, and he has a very clear idea of what his role is, and that is to defend the ministry and to further their interests. Now, that is different from an elected official. The minister himself, as an elected official, is there to serve the people. And the permanent secretary is there to serve the ministry. So you can see there's a difference in focus. You can say a difference in values. So this helps this insider approach to understanding government and government processes. The episode itself deals with a situation where there's these badgers. These are animals that are relatively rare, and a group of, in essence, environmentalists and naturalists want to maintain this preserve for them and keep that area from being developed. Also included in this particular episode, you'll see a very rebellious daughter of the minister, who herself becomes very politically active, apparently because she has a boyfriend who's politically active and is at an age when she is definitely rebelling against her parents. So that's part of this as well, and becomes a point of potential embarrassment to the minister. And as you'll see that episode, it'll become maybe more clear. I warn you, don't, within YouTube, you do have the opportunity for closed captioning. You will see an English language subtitle if you want. I warn you, not a good idea. That subtitle is very misleading. You'll see a lot of wrong words, and if you try to read this episode, it will make no sense to you for the most part. So refrain from using that. You can, of course, view this over and over again so that you can catch some of that dialogue. Some of it may be very difficult to understand because, of course, it's within a British cultural context. But do the best you can with it, and we will have a discussion on this when I return on Tuesday. Don't forget, you do have an assignment due, and that is a report. Follow the syllabus directions, and if you do have questions, what I'll do is I will provide you with, well, you can just email me. Just email me at my university address, and I will get back to you. But be warned, I will be gone until Saturday. So the soonest you're likely to hear from me would be Sunday, possibly Monday. The deadline for the report, as I mentioned in class, will be 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, the date that that's due. Do the best you can. Try to write clearly and try to give a relevant example within your report. Take only a section of one of the book readings and try to develop an aspect. Don't give me a whole report of every chapter. Please don't do that. That's not the assignment. Okay, good luck, and we will talk later on.